Hello, hello. Good midday to you too, sir. It appears as if midday is getting earlier and earlier for me as time goes on. 11 o'clock you can justify as midday, I think. I don't remember the last time I started the show at 11. Most of the time it's at 10. Yes, Goose, that's because you're in the past. I'm in the future. What's up, Scott? What's up, Nate? Nick? Nick is out of the hospital, so that's good news. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Yeah. Well, Nate, I'm a little frustrated right now. It's funny you mentioned that. Those plans have changed within the past 12 hours. And I'm a little bit perturbed about it. I'm not going to lie. That trip is not happening anymore. But we're going to figure something out. Well, part of the trip is happening, just not the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll get into it here when I start the show in a minute. I'll explain what's going on. Yeah, no more train trip. We still are going to Chicago, though. Yeah, I was excited about the trip. Yeah. I mean, the reason we were doing it was for Pete Jr.'s graduation present. He's the whole reason we were doing this. And it turns out he's the reason that we can't do it. So.
Scott, is today your birthday? And Scott, are you 63? Yesterday. Well, I had no idea. I was texting with you yesterday. Happy belated birthday. I know you're probably like me. You don't. The older you get, you don't want to celebrate your birthday because it's just a reminder of how old you are. You know. But 63 years around the sun is something to be proud of. A lot of people don't even make it there. Hell, I might not make it there. Yeah, Scott, can you throw yourself a birthday party and then spend 2 weeks before your birthday and 2 weeks after your birthday telling yourself happy birthday on the internet? Speaking of Sleeta's birthday, his birthday was just a few weeks ago, and you guys know how he celebrates his birthday on YouTube every year. Well, this year, he invited a bunch of people and threw himself a party, and nobody showed up. I think like his next door neighbor and like one old lady from work or something showed up at his house. He decorated his house like a 14-year-old, you know, bought himself a cake, and nobody showed up. God damn. And then he made a video shitting on all the people that didn't show up. You know, y'all don't respect me, you know his whole deal. Y'all don't respect me or my birthday. It's like, bro, you're 50-something. And you're wearing a fucking paper birthday hat. Come on, bro. What are you doing? You're doing something Sleeta related for YouTube's Got Talent? Well, I'm already voting for you then. You've got my vote. Hey, y'all remember last week on the show we were talking about the poly market and betting on the poly market and this and that? Well, Rec Talk just sent me a YouTube video about that, which was pretty funny. But anyway, this has nothing to do with the poly market. In that video, they were talking about how you can bet on when Nancy Guthrie's going to be found. You guys remember that story? So the war in Iran pretty much squashed that story, but for a good week and a half or 2 weeks, they were looking for Nancy Guthrie, right? She disappeared from her home. They had these ring cam videos of some weird guy on her porch, but whatever happened with that? Is she still missing and we just don't care anymore? Or does anybody know anything about the update on Nancy? Let me see if I can find something. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot too. I have no idea. Nancy Guthrie update. Here we go. All right, so this is 12 minutes ago. The FBI issues Nancy Guthrie update amid revelation of new ransom note. Jay, are you trying to say that Octavian has something to do with her disappearance? The FBI has released its first statement on missing pensioner Nancy Guthrie in weeks amid the revelation of a new ransom note in recent weeks. The 84-year-old mom of TV anchor Savannah Guthrie has been missing from her home since February 1st. So, like almost 10 weeks. After her family last saw her on January 31st, police are yet to locate her or any potential suspect in the shocking disappearance case. Yeah, they're not going to find her. I hate to say it. She's been gone for 10 weeks. They don't have any leads. Yeah. I hate to say it, but that doesn't look good. Well, she's 84 years old, so if Octavian decides to hold her hostage until Florida makes the playoffs, she'll die before that, of natural causes even. So, if you're going to do that, you better kidnap somebody younger. You know, like somebody in their 30s or 20s even, because it might be another 40 years before Florida makes the playoffs. The way things are going right now. Ah, damn. Hey, Traveling Fools is here. Hey, Fools, did you go to the, I don't know why Fools is not. Anyway, Fools, did you go to the Miami spring game on the girls' soccer field this weekend? Were you one of the 3 people that were there with your GoPro? It is true. The cover-up is worse than the lie or the crime. Always. That is true. All right, give me about 30 seconds here. We'll get this shit show on the road. Did anyone see Law Tide's shit biscuit short? No, I thought he retired. Why is he making shorts? I thought he retired 8 times. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning. I'm a wee bit older than 63.
Oh, I was about to say, I don't know your exact age. You don't have to say it, but
I don't mind saying it. I'm 17 in reverse. I'm actually 71.
I will tell you, you don't look or sound 70.
Well, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I saw that short that Law Tide put out too, and I guess it's against Lou. It's a picture of Lou,
yeah,
calling him a shit biscuit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He just raises his head and then goes back down in this ground hole again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm sure he had fun. I'm sure he had fun making. I'm sure he had fun making videos that nobody will watch.
What's with your train trip, brother?
Well, so I talked to I called into the Bad Bitch show last night with Battle Angel.
Yeah.
And the conversation, I haven't said anything about this because it's not set in stone yet, so I haven't brought it up.
Right.
But my son graduates in a couple of months, my oldest son. Mm-hmm. And he came to us a few weeks ago and said he's joining this firefighter program out of high school.
Wow. Well, good
so
for him, man.
They're going to high school and recruiting these kids. And anyway, it's a program. You get a job, you get benefits right out of high school, and they'll even pay for your college. So he's interested in this. He's been excited about it. We planned this trip from July 4th through July 18th. It was a 14-day trip. So the 4th through the 18th, where we were going from Chicago to Montana to Washington to a couple stops in California, and then flying home.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out his hiring process is happening during that trip. And he failed. He failed to disclose that information to us, even though he knew when we were going on this trip. So there's a conflict of schedule here. So anyway, we have to completely chop the trip up. Well, we've already bought non-refundable plane tickets and baseball tickets in Chicago on the 4th of July. So we're going to go do that, stay in Chicago for a few days, I guess, then fly back home so he can be back in time for his hiring thing. Mm-hmm. And then I guess what we're going to try to do is schedule a second trip sometime in August, late July or August, and go out to the West Coast and sort of finish the trip. But we won't get to go to Montana, which is why I was looking forward to that the most, to Glacier National Park.
I've been in a lot of the states across the United States. Montana has been one I have never been in. Got a lot of affiliates there, but never been there.
Yeah. I was looking forward to that. We're going to stay there for 3 or 4 days, I think. It's it's beautiful out there. I mean, we even paid for a lodge, like a log cabin or whatever. We had all these excursions planned. That's all down the toilet now. So a little bit disappointed about that.
Disappointing, man. I mean,
yeah,
it's got to be way disappointing because you were really hyped up about this trip.
Yeah, we were going to take a train across the country and let the kids see the country. I mean, the whole trip was for him. This was his graduation present.
Yeah.
And he's the reason we can't go. So, but anyway, it is what it is.
Well, you know what? Congrats that he's doing this thing as a fireman. I mean, I think that's what a great vocational job to have right out of high school too.
Yeah, the pay is good. It's better than I thought, and full benefits is another. I mean, that's worth God knows how much.
Right.
So,
and I mean, being young, he'll rise right up to the top as he grows older. So I mean, that's a great great job.
Yeah. Again, I haven't said anything about it because I'm he's 18 and 18-year-olds change their mind daily.
Sure.
So until he signs on the dotted line and gets into it, then I haven't really. I just decided not to say anything about it, but it came up sort of organically last night in the conversation. But we'll see. I hope he follows through.
Training is brutal.
Yeah. We were looking at the. Now here's the thing, like, nothing against firefighters, but I've seen some firefighters around here, and they don't look like they're in like the world's best shape. Some of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to do a pretty strenuous physical test to even get accepted.
Right.
So.
Well, he's got to grow a nice mustache too.
Yes. He needs one of those
he's got to grow a porn stash. So
he needs one of those Rec Talk mustaches.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah, Rec Talk kind of looks like a fireman now that you say that. Doesn't he?
He's a jolly old fireman, though.
Yeah, Rec Talk looks like a fireman.
Yeah, Reg Talk looks like the guy that always brings the Krispy Kreme donuts to the fire station. Oh man, yeah, you can come on in here, Reg Talk, and you can talk about it.
Am I concerned that Lou thinks all firefighters are gay?
Who says that?
Rec Talk said that. I'm not. First of all, I'm not concerned about that. Whether he's gay or not, it doesn't concern me. It's his life. But I don't think I've ever heard that.
No. I mean, you look, the porn stash, you might get an idea, but no, that's a firefighter's credo, I think, is what that is, to have the mustache.
You know, we were making fun of him. We were like, maybe you can get on one of those firefighter calendars. And he goes, "What's that?" And we said, well, it's where you wear no shirt, but you wear the fireman pants and the hat and you pose. He goes, "That's disgusting."
Now, gay men might want to pick up the firefighter's calendar. There could be a lot of that going on, but
yeah, gay men and 50-year-old women.
Exactly. Oh man. So Lou said, I listened to a little bit of Lou, and Lou's kind of like saying, "I'm giving up the morning show." He's saying,
yeah, I'm not surprised about that.
He's going to keep the channel, but he's just not getting up at 7:30 to do a morning show anymore.
Ironically enough, I love doing the midday show, and the only reason I do the midday show is because I like doing it. I don't get anything out of it. I mean, I'm not. It's not driving people to my main channel. I'm not making any money. It actually costs me money in some ways. Now, whenever I had the midday show, when I first started doing it on my main channel, I made a little bit of money. Probably still not worth doing it.
Yeah.
But at least I made some money off of it to make it at least somewhat worth my time. But since I moved to the second channel, I mean, it's really just a hobby. I mean, I just like getting on here and chopping it up with you guys, but I don't get anything out of it. So I completely understand where he's coming from. Right. It's also at a weird time of the day. He does his in the morning, which is ideal.
Yeah.
Doing it at 10, 11, around midday is challenging a lot of times, which is a lot of times the reason I don't do the show. I skip the show is because I've got other shit going on that's more important than doing this. I mean, frankly.
Right. Exactly.
But it doesn't surprise me. I'm surprised he has done it this long, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, especially off season, it's tough to talk about anything. I'm thinking, and he's doing it literally by himself. You know, he's not adding people on a StreamYard in the morning.
Right.
So he's a solo person talking. So yeah, and to do that for 2 or 3 hours, that's exhausting.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that. It's just so much as, like he said, it's become sort of a waste of time. Mm-hmm. There's only so many hours in a day, Yeah. And so I completely understand where he's coming from there. And I don't know. I'll continue to do the midday shows. I mean, it's not going to be guaranteed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday like it used to be.
Right.
Because, first of all, when I started the midday show, things have changed. My daily life has changed with the kids and everything getting older, and there's a lot more going on. And so it becomes harder and harder to do it, but I do it when I can.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I can really do.
Well, you and Lou still do the lunch money show on Monday night, right?
Pretty much during the season, yeah.
During the season, okay.
Yeah, pretty much. We talk about college football betting, and there's not really anything to talk about right now. Nobody's tuning into the lunch money show to hear us bet on $50 on the Mets. You know what I'm saying? They just don't care, and neither do we, frankly. So.
Are you in this time of the off season? Do you bet primarily on baseball, or is there baseball?
Yeah, baseball.
Say again?
Yeah, baseball. I will do the NBA playoffs. I don't do NBA regular season because it's just the way that the NBA is now. There's so many players that sit out these games throughout the season. It's not like it was in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
So I'm not sitting around all day researching whether or not LeBron James is playing or fucking, whatever star player is playing this game or not. I just don't care enough. Mm-hmm. So I just won't bet. Now, the playoffs, they'll play. Everyone's playing in the playoffs. So I'll bet then. But yeah, during the summer, I'll bet baseball. And I've done pretty well, actually. The past month or so, betting baseball.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Golf would be very hard to bet on.
Golf is extremely difficult, and I know more about that than I do about baseball or basketball.
I know.
It's still hard, though.
You know the players.
I know the players, but you're betting on one person out of a field of 100 people. That's the problem.
What do you bet on in golf? Whether they'll make the cut, not make the cut?
You can bet all. You can bet all of that. Yeah. But it's just like anything else. Like if you're going to bet that Scotty Scheffler is going to make the cut, of course he's going to make the cut like 95% of the time, but you're going to get bad odds on that. So you have to put up a lot of money to win a little bit amount of money on that. The only way to
bet.
Yeah. So the only way to make money in betting golf is to bet like whether they'll come in the top 10, top 5, top 3, or win. And obviously, if you bet the winner, that's the biggest payout. But again, there's 100 guys playing each week.
Well, I mean, how many tournaments does the best player win in a year? 3, maybe? It's not a lot.
Yeah, maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and they play every week for 10 months. I mean, the off season in golf is short. It's only like 2.5 months or something.
Is Bobby Jones still holds the record of winning all 4 majors in 1 year? Is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
It depends on how you look at that, because Tiger won 4 in a row. They didn't do it in the same year.
No, he's talking about all within one golf season, within one calendar year.
Yeah, it's like I think Tiger won. I'm just guessing.
He didn't do all 4 in 1 year.
He won the PGA or the British Open, and then he won the Masters and the U.S. Open in the next year. So yeah, I don't think, but Bobby Jones I still think holds that record of winning all 4 majors in one year.
Did he win the Masters though?
Say again?
Yeah, I don't know, because that was so long ago. I don't think the Masters existed.
Well,
yeah, did. Sure did.
Well, that's his. I mean that's
that's
his course. Yeah, that's his golf course.
Jones did.
He created that tournament. But I don't think I don't know if
I'm wrong.
I'm not sure he ever won it though. Did he? Let me pull this up.
Yeah, I think he won it. Yeah, I think he played on his own course and won it. Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Well, let's
look that up, and then also look up where he went to school.
Georgia Tech, I'm guessing.
He went to Tech. Yeah, of course he went to Tech.
I mean, I don't have to look that up, just the way you said it.
I don't even think he was ever pro. I think he was amateur his whole career, and then he got an engineering degree from Tech, and then he got a law degree from.
Pulling this up here, Bobby Jones never won the Masters.
No, he did not. You're right.
Although he co-founded the tournament in Augusta National Golf Club, his best finish was in 12 appearances from 1934 to 1948, was a tie for 13th place.
Yeah. How about that?
He retired from competitive golf in 1930 after winning the Grand Slam and only played the Masters as an exhibitionist. So he never really... So that's why he got awarded the Grand Slam, even though he didn't win the Masters, because he never played as a pro in the Masters. He only played as an exhibition. So it's semantics, but
Yeah, that
He played it for 14 years in a row and never won it, though.
Guy was very. I mean, you just said it. I mean, he went and got a law degree. I mean, he was a very intelligent man.
Oh,
No
yeah.
doubt about it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did he have military service too? I would assume he did. but
I think
could
he
be
was
wrong.
I think he was in the Army, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me ask Mr. Google here. Was Bobby Jones in
Yeah,
there?
I'm pretty sure he was in the Army. I'm not 100% sure about that, but
Yes, in the U.S. Army,
Yeah.
Air Forces during World War II.
yep.
Despite being 40, he volunteered in 42, served as an intelligence officer in England, landed on Normandy on D-Day +1 on June 7th. He was promoted to lieutenant colonel before being discharged in August.
He was
Good
a pretty
gracious,
he was a
man.
pretty extraordinary guy.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
so not only did he serve, he was a lieutenant colonel.
Yeah.
I mean,
And an
what is
intelligence
ours?
officer. I mean, wow.
Yeah, he was a smart guy.
So this dude got a law degree and engineering degree, is heralded as one of the best golfers of all time, and had an illustrious military career. Dude,
He
what
also
are
had
we
a very
doing with our
unconventional
lives?
golf game, especially for that time. I don't think Bobby Jones ever learned from anybody how to play golf. He's self-taught.
You know why all that happened? He never put a hook nose ring in.
Yeah.
He never put a ring in his nose, nor did he paint his hair pink.
Yeah, he wasn't a furry, and that really opened his mind up to doing stuff.
That's right. Not on furries. That's right.
The guy was just a winner. That's all there is to it.
Just won his whole life.
Like Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
Yeah, winning. Yeah, Bobby Jones drank tiger blood.
Yeah, Bobby Jones might have drank tiger blood. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure Charlie Sheen modeled his life after Bobby Jones.
I don't think Bobby Jones was banging 5-gram rocks, though.
And hookers.
I bet he was banging some chicks though.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know
he
about
was
that.
too. Yeah.
Oh, he was married. Okay. I can go ahead and say Bobby Jones married. Yeah, I think he married.
Well, listen, Scott. Back then, a lot of guys are married, but when you're famous, you. Well, I guess a lot.
yeah.
I guess a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
like today. I mean, there's a lot of extracurricular activity going on. If you know what I
You
mean.
could get away with it. There was no TMZ.
There
back
wasn't
then.
really a stigma on that either back then.
It was just expected that
Yeah.
your husband was going to fuck around on.
Yeah, and your wife was just like, okay, well, he's Bobby Jones. Of course, she wants to blow him.
you. Right. He's
Yeah.
making all the money. I'll make the house.
Yeah.
Wait, it should be.
Simpler times.
Simpler times. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm asking, did he have an affair of any kind? Based on there was no evidence that legendary Bobby Jones had an affair. So he was straight. He was a straight up guy.
Yeah, well, like you said, there was no TMZ back then. There was no paparazzi, really.
Right.
Who knows what he was
He
doing?
might have looked at firemen's calendars. Who knows?
Oh. Oh, man.
Hey, Reich, what do you think about the idea that you, in another life, could have been a firefighter? You look like one.
I mean, yeah, I heard Scott saying I'd get the donuts, which is true, probably. I think that's right because, like, I have the stupidest looking facial hair for the most part. Like, it's all patchy. But for whatever reason, I can grow a mustache. And I think that's probably God saying, you missed your calling.
I just feel like if you put on a full firefighter uniform with the helmet and the whole deal, and somebody was like, does this look like a real firefighter? Like 100% of the people would say, yeah, he does. Looks like every firefighter I've ever seen.
I think if I just got a legit fireman's costume and just showed up to a fire, I think people
I was just thinking the same thing there, Rick. Yeah, show up at a fire. Start directing people. Put that hose over there in that window.
Yeah. Like when my apartment burnt down, that's what I should have done and just been like, hey,
Yeah.
I know what to do.
And based on your history, you're very comfortable with a large hose in your hand.
Yeah, like this is a natural progression to me. I can wrestle a big hose trying to get away from it.
Yeah, Vic says you need to grip it with both hands, so I remember that last week.
Yeah, you did say that
so.
last week, yeah.
Yeah, if you can't grip it with both hands, you don't have a big enough hose. You need to upgrade.
Yeah.
You need to upgrade. What was the guy? Anthony Bobbitt?
I don't know who that is.
I need somebody on here who's good at editing and stuff. Can somebody get a picture of Rec Talk and put him in a firefighter outfit, please, and send it to me?
Yeah, let's recruit X-Wing.
Yeah.
Well, he did lightsaber Peete too, so he could probably.
Oh, he could definitely do
it. Sea-Dog could do it. He learned how to do lightsaber Peete editing from X-Wing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was amazing.
We'll recruit Sea-Dog.
Whatever happened to X-Wing?
I don't know, dude.
I feel like we lost a lot of soldiers along the way. You know what I'm saying? That's how long we've been doing this dumb shit.
Yeah, well, we have literally.
Yeah.
I mean, lost people.
Oh yeah, people died. Yeah, that's true.
X-Wing did some funny videos, man. I mean, they were hilarious.
He's really talented, dude. Like he probably could do that for a living if he just wanted to do that. But he only uploads like a video or two a year about Alabama now.
Well, he's kind of like Lawtide. As soon as Alabama started becoming dog shit, he went away.
I don't understand that, because like when I started, Tech was dog shit, and then they're prone to doing that again. I'm still here.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you favor your team, that's your team, and you're a homer. You should always be a homer for your team.
Of course you should.
Yeah. I mean, just because you have a bad season doesn't mean you should just run away.
Yeah, y'all remember when Nate pretended to be a Michigan fan for like 4 years, and then when they went to dog shit, he said he was a Nebraska fan? It's just kind of like that.
I mean, the only team I abandoned, and I think it was good for my mental health, was I abandoned the Atlanta Falcons. I didn't want to do anything with the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, yeah,
anymore.
you're what, 71?
Yeah.
You've never seen them win a Super Bowl.
That's right.
No one has ever.
I know.
No, I know. You know, saw them come close. You know, loved them when Steve Bartkowski was their quarterback. Loved them when they got down to the playoffs and came close and was in the Super Bowl, and then they just failed miserably each time.
Yeah, they are just doomed. Like they got some sort of curse on them or something.
Yeah, I think they have the same curse as the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm sure.
I think it's the curse.
Well, at least the Cowboys have won. They've won Super Bowls in my lifetime.
Yeah. But as of recent, I mean, Jerry Jones, the owner. What's his name with Atlanta? I forget his name.
Arthur Blank.
Yeah, Arthur Blank used to be with Home Depot, owner of Home Depot. But yeah, I mean, those two owners, I think, need to sell and give it to somebody.
How old is Jerry Jones? Is he 150? How old is he?
He's about that. Yeah, he's close.
Was he born during the Civil War?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what side he was on, but I got an idea.
Fought in Gettysburg.
I'm trying to look up X-Wing Sports, but I don't even see anything on YouTube anymore from him.
I think Jerry Jones is actually the one that shot Stonewall Jackson and friendly fire that led to his death.
You know, there's conspiracy that he's actually the one that killed Lincoln in the theater.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
and pinned it on Booth.
Yeah, he framed Booth so he could eventually own the Falcons and not win anything.
He shot Lincoln and then he threw John Wilkes Booth off of the Eiffel.
Yeah, he's catching all kinds. He killed Lincoln and then he traded Brett Favre.
Damn. He's more successful at that than he is an owner of Dallas.
Joshua says, this is good. Arthur Point Blank.
That's right, Arthur Point Blank. He had something to do with the assassination of JFK, supposedly. Arthur Blank did.
I think he did, yeah. I think he worked for the CIA. Yeah.
He was a floor below in the library.
In all seriousness, Arthur Blank does kind of look like an asset. Like he looks like a constructed person.
You know what he
No
looks
one
like?
should have their hair slicked back.
At least,
permanently.
so like Jerry Jones at least looks like he's 150. Arthur Blank looks like a guy who's 150 who's had so much plastic surgery to make himself look like he's younger than that, but it doesn't work. He looks like one of the Kardashians or something.
Nah, he looks like he could be the father in the Addams Family.
Well, you know, that guy's still alive.
Who? The father in the Addams family?
He's also 83 years old.
Oh.
The actor, though, that played in the original Addams Family, he's in his 90s, but he's still around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, he could have been that guy. He's only a few years younger than that guy that played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at Arthur Blank. He looks like he's been embalmed, is what it looks like.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. He's been injected with preservatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know been philanthropist and owner of multiple sports
Oh,
teams.
what's that woman's name that used to have all the plastic surgery?
Joan Rivers?
Yeah, he's like the male Joan Rivers.
Dude, I haven't heard that name. Joan Rivers is something else. She looks like if you threw Play-Doh at a wall and it just settled. Kinda.
Yeah, her face looked like it had melted. Like she had been the wicked witch.
Yeah, before she died,
Her face was melted.
she got to the point where when she was on TV talking, the only thing moving on her entire face was her lips. That's it.
Yeah.
Like nothing else moved. It was just like complete plastic.
Yeah,
She was a funny woman in her day. I remember one of her jokes.
Yeah, she was
told about
funny.
Her husband said he sat around the microphone. He was so impatient. He would sit around the microwave and go, "Hurry up."
Got to give it to her, man. She was like 80 years old, fucking like 25-year-old guys. You know?
Well, there was talk that when Johnny retired, that she was going to take over the show, the Tonight Show.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, because she had substituted for Johnny when he went on vacation so many times. She held her ground too on that show. She did really well.
Have you ever seen like an actress or something that had plastic surgery that you felt it improved their look?
Yeah, one of the Kardashians was Khloe.
She looked better. Okay, I'm not familiar with
Yeah,
her. It
she,
just seems like generally they don't.
She
No, they
was
don't.
she was a little bit chubby and kind of like, I don't know. She was like the least attractive Kardashian for a long time. I don't know what she did, but she doesn't look like the same person now.
Well, she had a lot to work with.
Well, that's true.
What I don't get is when you're already a 9 or 10 and then you downgrade for some reason to like a 7.
No, she upgraded. She's hot now. Let's see.
Well, how about the ruination of Michael Jackson?
Yeah, look at
I mean,
this.
good.
Hold on, let me show you
gracious.
this. This is what she looks like now, Rec. Can you see YouTube? Look at her now. She's like a 10.
Is this the one that? Which
saw
one
it.
is that?
See, this is what she used to look like.
This isn't the one that Timothy Chalamet's dating.
And by
is
the
it?
way, I'm not saying she was still attractive. I'm not saying she wasn't before, but she looks like a totally different person now. That one right there in the middle is what she used to look like. That was when she was married to Lamar Odom, the NBA player, the crackhead. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
And that's what she looks like now, right next to her.
Damn, I would fuck them both,
Yeah.
but
You would? Well, that's good to know.
yeah, just I feel like that would help her past self-confidence, but or maybe it would crush it. Probably crush it, but yeah. I'm not super picky, man, like
Yeah.
she got a hole.
Yeah, she was a little pudgy there.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I mean, she wasn't like a fat ass or anything. She just was a little bit bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
What Kardashian dates the actor Timothy Chalamet? Do you know?
I have no idea.
It's the younger of the Kardashians.
I don't know. There's
Some
so
of
many
them.
Kardashians. It's hard to keep track of who is who. I know that Kim and Khloe and what's the other one? The one who considers herself some sort of weird sexual preference, where she likes to. She's only sexually attracted to herself. You don't know what I'm talking
Kylie
about?
Jenner? Is what
No.
Nature Boy's saying.
No. Who's the other one?
So she's
Courtney.
I guess.
Courtney. Yeah, she came out and said she's got some sort of weird sexual thing where she's only attracted to herself.
Dude, how vain is that? Like, I'm not attracted to anyone but me, baby.
She gets sexually attracted to herself when she looks at herself naked in the mirror, which is really weird.
She's like the Silence of the Lambs. I'd fuck me. Look at me.
Yeah, look how hot I am.
I kind of respect that. What a fucking donk on the whole world.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to have sex with you. I'd rather have sex with myself. Oh, okay.
Oh yes, Kylie Jenner is who Timothy Chalamet dates.
She's I think she's richer than all the other ones.
Who knows? Probably.
She's like a billionaire.
Damn.
What I've never understood is how they all got rich. How did the Kardashians get rich?
Weren't they already rich? Like, not like they are now, but
I don't know.
The Kardashian father, of course, was part of the O.J. He was a friend of O.J. Simpson, so he was part of the O.J. Simpson lawyer team.
So he had money.
Yeah.
So they had. Some
Yeah, he was a big lawyer in L.A. or whatever.
What do you mean that it's not just some money if you're rubbing elbows with O.J.?
No,
O.J. lived in a super affluent area.
Oh yeah, he lived in Brentwood, right?
Yeah. And he didn't do it, dude.
Yeah, but a
That's
lot of people
Oh,
have famous lawyer dads and famous doctor dads, but they don't end up being the Kardashians. Like, what was it about them in particular?
Well, Ryan Seacrest produces that show. The whole, the Kardashians.
Oh.
Now, was it
Is
his
that show
idea?
still on?
I don't think so. To put them on TV.
They still on TV? I don't know. I'm asking. Are they still?
Isn't Ryan Seacrest a UGA guy? Isn't he from Georgia and went to UGA?
Yeah, he is a UGA guy.
Talk about another one with plastic surgery. Holy shit, he looks like a fucking alien.
He's
Ryan
from,
Seacrest.
he's from Atlanta.
How old is he?
Probably in his 40s.
He's older than he's way older than me. He's got to be in his 50s.
Yeah, he's probably in his 50s.
That's why he's doing all the plastic surgery. He's trying to fight time.
But his face is so pulled back, he looks like he's fucking Chinese.
Oh shit, he sounds like a tech man then. I don't know why I went to UGA.
He's 51. But he still does the morning show on Kiss in LA. Then he does Wheel of Fortune. And I think he still does American Idol.
He does Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, he's a host of Wheel of Fortune now.
I didn't know either of those shows even still
I didn't either, but I definitely, if you asked me 100 people who took over Wheel of Fortune, Ryan Seacrest, I wouldn't have even guessed.
He's had it for almost 2 years, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a new woman? I mean, there's no way there's, what's her name, still on there.
Vanna White's still there. Yeah, Vanna's still there.
Well, she's like 80.
Yeah, she's about 81, too.
What? She's still doing
She's
that?
about 98. I don't know.
Oh.
Let me ask what Vanna White is. Let's see. She is 60. No, excuse me, 69.
Oh, that's a great age.
Yeah, good age. Good age for her.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is she still doing that, though, for real?
Yeah, she's still doing it.
At 69 years
in an
old.
Evening gown and doing it, yeah.
Wow.
And you know what? I have to give Seacrest, the kudos. I mean, he has a good personality, good chemistry with anybody and everybody. At first, when I went with him on Wheel of Fortune, but I watched it and I went, he's taking it in well.
I don't know. He seems to me like the most poster child for Hollywood douchebag to me. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't come from a rich family, so he came from.
Well, I'm not hating on him for making money and being famous. I'm just saying he just seems like to me like a fake Hollywood person.
I didn't like him a lot, for a long time, and then I just kept watching him, going, man, he's like he does the red carpets. I don't think he does that much anymore, but when he would do and talk to the actors or actresses, he was always had the information about their movie.
I always thought he was. Is he gay or is he still pretending to not to be gay?
Yeah, he's gay as shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's ask if he's gay.
You
I
don't
think he's
even
got a
have
gal.
to.
It's Ryan Seacrest gay.
He'd be the only gay guy that's ever been married.
Imagine looking at Scott's
to a
search
girl.
history. Is Ryan Seacrest gay?
Is Ryan Seacrest gay? How old is Arthur Blank? Is Bobby Jones?
You know what? I don't care what
having
Google says. I'm just going with the
issues?
fact. I think he is gay. I mean, he has 99% of the gay signals going on.
Yeah, and we would know.
Yeah.
We got pretty honed in gaydar. Pete, what do you think is the oldest age you could be sexually attracted to?
Well, all right. So hear me out.
Great start.
So normally I would tell you probably around 60 to 65. No, or maybe even less than that. Like below 60.
So within 10 years of you?
But I'm 45, sir. That's 15 years.
You said just below 60.
Yeah, 59.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, within 10 years, I mean. All right, we'll do that. 55. But obviously, the older I get, the more that goes up. So, you know, it is what it is. But then you see pictures of people like, what's her name? Halle Berry. She's in her she's in her 60s.
Yeah, and you'd let her stick a finger in your butt, for sure.
I probably would, yeah. She's hot still. And there's a handful of women like that. So
Yeah, and I ask because, you know, like I've always liked the older ladies. So when I'm younger, it's got to be MILF stuff, right?
yeah.
But now that I'm getting older, I'm like on the threshold of having to look at GILF stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. No. That's a bridge too far, I think. I think there's exceptions to the rule, but you still have to have boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
You just don't call it GILF. I got you.
No, I'm saying there's very few. I mean, I'm talking about like a 1 in 10 million 59 or 60 year old in Halle Berry. That's not the same as whatever you're watching on Pornhub. Okay, that they're not Halle Berry.
Dude, it's exactly the same.
No.
Stop kidding yourself. It's exactly the same thing.
It's not.
Like, oh, let me tuck you in. Oh, you got a boner. It's just
I don't know.
cool,
I'm
dude.
not. As far as women go, a lot older than me, no. A lot younger than me, no. Surprisingly enough, I'm tuned in with the women that are in my age range. As far as how I'm attracted to them.
I'm even less about women that are way younger than me.
Yeah, but yeah, I think 40s is great.
40s is prime.
40s is prime.
40s, right in late 40s is when, this is my experience being with older women. Dude, you cannot fuck them enough.
I know. That's part of the good part.
It is great, dude, until your wiener gets raw, dude. You're like, damn, I gotta tap out for a second.
Well,
Wow, you have some sexual proclivity, don't you, there, Mr. Braytop?
He does, yeah.
Well, look, I mean, I've
went
been doing
from-
some shit lately where like I look like Wolverine got a hold of.
he
me, you know
look
what I'm saying?
he's in a rare position, Scott, where he went from having basically no. I don't know for how long. I don't know if it was an extended
Too
period of
long.
time. Anyway,
It was a long time.
from basically no sexual intercourse with a warm-blooded woman to more than he can handle, like overnight.
Well,
So
you're divorced, right, Rick? Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah, I'm super divorced.
Okay, so I've been divorced in my life, and I understand. You know, I kind of withdrew after my divorce. Didn't want to be with anyone or anything. You know,
I can see that.
It took me several months to get out of that. In fact, a friend of mine told me, he said, "Hey, you know, in 6 months you're gonna be, you know, fine. You're gonna be great." And about 6 months later, I was.
yeah,
I was a little more jaded, and I was like, 5 years, I was just like, fuck all that noise. I don't want to hear anything that these bitches have to say. And I'm just going to play, Call of Duty, and that'll be fine.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, if there's a textbook on how not to get laid, it's by playing Call of Duty.
And bait on the fireman's calendar. I got you.
I mean, shit. I'll tell you how little of a shit I really gave. I didn't even have a bed until recently.
I know.
So what'd you sleep on then?
I just slept on my own couch, dude, because fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need room for other shit.
Yeah.
That's the way to live.
Your Lego Star Wars collection is.
So do you think it's a
retro video game collection? Yeah.
Do you think it's a coincidence that he found a girl who will sleep with him on a regular basis, and he finally bought a bed?
No, that's the only reason. I said, okay.
She's moving you on up, is what she's doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
So y'all can't just do it on the couch.
Well, obviously we did. So yeah, but
Yeah, they did it on the couch, and then he invited me over, and I said, "Where am I supposed to sleep?" He said, "The couch," and I'm like, "Oh, cool, great."
Well, that was before I had like re-engaged with this girl. I mean, I would not do that to you now without like napalming it a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to take a fluorescent light to that couch, I'm guessing.
Oh, it would blind you, dude.
I mean, there's a reason I slept with my clothes on. I didn't want to, take my shirt off and get some sort of disease from.
Yeah, you know how
a venereal disease.
You didn't stick to the couch in the morning, did you, Pete?
Yeah, he had to peel me off of there.
Well, you know how they have like those jackets for your mattress for like kids that pee the bed and stuff?
Yeah, like what your grandma used to have, like the plastic covering.
Yeah. I bought one of those when Pete came over for Pete. I just zipped them up in it.
I walked in, I said, "Why is your couch wrapped in saran wrap?"
Oh my God. Hey, BA asked, are you still with the same girl that you brought to Nashville?
Yeah. We're still doing whatever the fuck we're
Well,
doing.
that's good, man. You found somebody. That's a good thing.
I know what's I found somebody. Like that's too strong, but
Is it fair to say that you found something?
You were acquainted with someone. How about that?
Not somebody, but something.
Right, but you did find someone.
Yeah, I'm going to reverse back. You said something about Halle Berry. I found out Halle Berry, she's never done any plastic surgery. She's always been this woman that's taking care of her skin and her face and all that. She has her own routine of doing that. That's why she looks so darn good.
That's good.
Well, yeah.
also she has genetics superior to most people.
Yeah, she's got it all going on. She's got genetics, money.
She's got good genes.
Yeah.
It's kind of
And-
like looking. It's like looking at Brock Lesnar and saying if I did steroids, I could look like Brock. No, you couldn't.
See, I get all my celebrity news through Mrs. Peete because I just don't care. But she showed me something the other day. She's like, "Look at Halle Berry's boyfriend on Instagram or something. I don't know." And he's like 28 years old.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She can pull that. Absolutely.
He's like a young guy. He's like a kid.
Yeah.
He's probably got a big
Yeah, so
hog
she-
too.
He's probably got a giant hog. He's probably
So is she a sugar mama? Or?
yeah. She's a sugar
Have you
mama.
seen Madonna lately? Good Lord.
Oh yeah, that's one example
that's a
of
plastic surgeon's nightmare there.
yeah.
And she's dating some young guy.
Yeah, she's dating some 20-year-old guy too, I think.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Yeah.
But she's still out there trying to entertain. I'm like, give it up, Madonna. For goodness sakes, woman.
Hey.
But Rectal said, well, she's a gilf now.
Well,
Yeah, dude, there's nothing wrong with bagging gilfs, dude. I don't know what you guys.
I don't
No,
know.
there's nothing wrong with that.
I think Madonna was hot back in the day. I don't even know. She wouldn't do it for me now. She looks too weird.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's like an open boxed refurbished item at Best Buy. Like it was new and better, but now you can afford it. You know.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean,
When
she
you go on
is
Amazon, you can buy the new or the used. Is that what it is, kind of, sort of?
Yeah.
well, I mean, she is a material girl, so.
Yeah, and she was in a league of their own, dude. Like I could get it up just knowing that, you know.
Even when she was like 40, she was hot. You remember that?
Yeah,
Madonna?
40's
Yeah.
prime, dude. 40's prime.
Yeah, she was really hot,
Well, I
but she
think
was
that's
like
what
40.
Lady Gaga is now. I think she's like in her 40s, right?
Is she?
Dude.
Now, what do you think of Gaga? Would you Gaga? Gaga?
Of
Yeah, would
course,
you
dude.
goo goo gaga?
I'd gaga all over. Like, it's fine. Yes, she's super hot, dude.
No,
She's fucking super
I
hot.
wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. But
Shut the fuck up,
She,
Vic. Yes,
she
you
look.
would.
You know what?
she's
She.
also super.
I think she
super
intentionally
crazy.
makes herself look that way. But when she, what was that movie she did with Bradley Cooper?
Something star.
Superstar or whatever.
Star
They
is
did a
Born.
remake of The Stars Born, yeah.
Yeah, she looked good in that.
Yeah.
What
But-
is she crazy? What do you mean she's crazy, Vic? Why? Because she's Jewish? You got something against her? Is that what it
No.
is?
Vic says he doesn't like what.
Italian. I don't think she's Jewish. I think she's an Italian gal.
Vic doesn't like women with big noses.
Wow, Vic.
Well, I don't know about that.
She's got a hook
You know
nose,
you're
don't she,
racist
Vic?
there, Vic.
I'm not racist.
Well, then don't you want to fuck this woman?
I didn't. No, I didn't say. Well, she's white. What do you mean racist? I said a big nose. I didn't say a black nose. Vic, now that is racist that you went there.
Vic, how is she crazy?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Vic, you do know white people have big noses too sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Just making sure you're not racist. That's all.
No.
We should put Vic on trial for being racist right now.
As soon as I said big nose, he goes, "I'm not racist."
Vic, where would you
Talking about a white
rather
woman.
live? In around Turner Field or where you live now? Exactly. Racist.
Yeah, I'd rather live where I live now. Well, which one would you rather live?
I love Atlanta. Give
Would
me
you
a
rather
fucking
live-
Glock and
Would you
I'll
rather
live
live where
around.
you live?
Vic, you
or
live
around
30
Turner
miles
Field?
from the nearest black person. Is that true or false?
Did you vote for? Well, you're not old enough probably to vote for Barack Obama. Did you vote
No,
for
I was
Barack
not.
Obama?
No, I was not old enough to vote for Barack Obama. Yeah.
Would you? Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
No.
No.
Boom, we got two racists on the panel. I got two.
Well, I didn't vote for either one either,
What's wrong with you guys?
but it had nothing to do with their skin color, though.
Are you sure though?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely sure. Yeah.
She's just a word salad, Kamala Harris. Good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this
would-
last
I would
election we had to
vote for-
we had to pick
yeah.
between a retard and a liar. I chose the
I would
liar.
vote- Yeah,
but-
I
Yeah,
would vote
Gilbert and a
for,
bag of hammers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would vote for Obama if he could run again. But
You would?
Can we
You
just
would.
write Obama in then? You think?
Jackpot voted for
I guess you could
Obama.
write him in, but you know,
That might be the most surprising thing I've heard all year. Jackpot said he voted for Obama in 08.
wow.
That is surprising.
It is very surprising.
Jackpot seems fairly right leaning, so. Oh man.
Well, I was told I was right leaning until I said I didn't like the war, and now I'm a libtard. So I don't. I mean, I guess people can change.
Well, you're only a libtard according to Law Tide.
Well, no,
that's
not just
true
Law
either.
Tide. There's other
Pretty
people
much
too.
Everyone on Twitter thinks Pete's a libtard.
Yeah, I had someone tell me the other day.
with all this hubbub about Tucker Carlson and God, I can't think of Megan Kelly.
Yeah, people are mad at them because they don't like the war. So they're, now, of course, they work
no,
for.
what they're saying. I mean, what about Tucker basically is that they believe he's become an agent for some country.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all. Is it possible? Let me ask you a question. Is it possible that maybe Tucker Carlson just doesn't agree with this war? Like me?
It's not only the war, but what he's talking about, the religion. I mean, he's talking about Islam and all that.
Well, he's talking about...
It's just a lot of things he said. It's a culmination of a lot of things.
I don't know. He had on Mike Huckabee, and he got Mike Huckabee to admit that the only reason he came into American politics was to protect the Israel. It's not America. Israel.
Well, yeah, that was a bad interview with
yeah. So people are mad at him about that. Turns out,
I'm a little hesitant about Tucker Carlson these days. I'll just tell you.
He's been pretty consistent.
Criticize Trump. You're hesitant about him?
Yeah, because
It's not only it's not a criticism of Trump. It's just the other things he's saying. It just doesn't. I mean, it's not vibing right. And neither is Megyn Kelly. Now, a lot of people saying they're just looking for more subscribers, more clickbait.
I don't believe that for 1 minute. They've been on Trump's side for 10 years. As soon as he does something that they don't like and they express that, then all of a sudden they're traitors or they're getting paid by somebody or
assets.
It's
who knows? I know that there's a lot of hubbub about it right now.
Maybe they're mad that Trump lied about what he ran on.
I don't believe that. No.
As much as
Trump lied about, you don't believe that Trump lied about no new wars?
Yeah, no way.
I think Trump lies about his golf score every once in a while, but
yeah, I'm sure he does. As hard as I've been on Trump over the past few months over this war, because I just still disagree with it, but again, I voted for the guy. I will give credit where credit's due, because believe it or not, I can think for myself, and I don't follow people or politicians. I don't, I'm not one of these people who's like, if I vote for this guy, I'm just going to ride with him, ride or die, which clearly I haven't done with Trump. But he did do something over this past week that I do respect. And Obama did a few things. I didn't vote for Obama. I didn't really like him either. He did a few things during his presidency that I liked. And a lot that I didn't like.
That President Trump.
But the thing that y'all see when Joe Rogan went to the White House to sign this Psychedelics Act thing for PTSD and addiction.
Yeah.
And
yes, to relax regulation on those.
Yeah, well, allowing states to decide if they want this. It's happening in, I think, 13 states now.
Yeah, and they're doing research on it too. They gave us 50 million research.
And all the negative press I saw on this, especially after Joe Rogan, they're like, well, last month Joe Rogan was on his podcast saying that Trumpers are now, just a bunch of dorks, which is kind of true, honestly. MAGA people, not Trumpers, MAGA. And but now he's in the White House kissing Trump's ass. And it's like, first of all, Joe Rogan's been fighting for this legislation for like 20 years. Mm-hmm. So he's willing to look past whatever his problem is with Trump or anything else for the greater good. And why would you hate on somebody for that?
I don't know that Joe has a problem with Trump, though. Like, he's pretty...
I don't think he has a problem with him necessarily, but he doesn't agree with everything Trump does, just like most normal people wouldn't.
Rogan's pretty, I don't want to say he's a liberal, but he's somewhat in the he's riding the fence.
It's weird that the liberals call him a right-wing podcaster, and then right-wing people call him a liberal. It's fucking weird. It's almost like me. I feel like that's me.
Well, Rogan, it's as many guests as he has on and deals with. I'm blown away how he keeps up and does that on a week to week.
I've been listening to him for a long time, and he's never really
keeps it interesting.
He's never changed his position. I mean,
no, he hasn't really changed his position. But he will tell, like, if
what do you mean
when Trump comes to those MMA matches,
I mean,
they love him.
His beliefs have always been the same, and he's always been pretty much apolitical. He agrees with he agrees with liberal politicians if they serve what he believes, and he agrees with conservative politicians if they believe what he believes. So he doesn't have any sort of.
I think he has changed some, like with the whole woke, I guess, left-wing cancel culture wave.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Bill Maher's changed a hell of a lot too. Bill Maher
has.
has.
Well, see, that's that's the thing. They haven't changed. The parties have changed. They have the same beliefs, both Bill Maher and Joe Rogan.
You're
I don't think
absolutely
that's
right
true,
about
though.
that. The Democratic Party's been overtaken by this socialist, woke, climate change bullshit agenda.
Who's the socialist candidate they've pushed? The only socialist candidate that
for
was
one,
popular,
okay.
they fucked over, which was Bernie.
Yeah, well, but Madami was one, okay, and they're going to push more socialist candidates in the upcoming elections.
Well, that's in one city, albeit the biggest city in the the most important city in the country. I'll give you that.
Well, it's funny. He just Madami came out and said, "Oh, we're going to build a new free grocery chain, the grocery store, in 2029."
My point is, if I had an issue, one single issue, forget all the other shit, forget whatever war and transgender and all this other bullshit, all this other social stuff. If I had something that I had been passionate about for 20 years, and the president of the United States is willing to help me out with that, I don't care if it's fucking Hitler. If you're willing to help me out with that and get that across the line, then I'm going to do it. And so I don't know why Joe Rogan's getting so much hate for getting something done.
Look, if you're a MAGA hater, I mean, you just hate anything that President Trump does in any instance, then yes, you're going to hate on Joe Rogan.
Well, he gets hate. He gets hate from both sides. People call him right wing and people call him left wing. So he can't be both. He can't be both.
There's a lot of things to criticize Joe about, but this isn't one of them.
Right.
What would you criticize him
I
for?
understand the criticism for it.
I don't. Well, he had every right to. I think didn't he sue CNN over the whole ivermectin issue? Well, they told him that he was a complete idiot, and he was taking He was telling people to take a horse drug and this and that.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think he
ivermectin
sued
is a
them.
drug internationally.
He did.
around
He
the
won.
world is used.
He did sue them and he won.
Joe Rogan sued CNN?
Yeah. They lied about him. They defamed him.
Yeah, they're just trying to ruin him. That's what they try to do.
That was one of the best interviews. He had Sanjay Gupta on there, who's the medical correspondent for CNN. Did y'all see that interview?
Yeah. Oh, yes. And just raked him over the coals.
He's like, look, man, like you just flat out lied about me. And he's like, you're a doctor. You know they were lying. And he was like, well, I can't really justify what they did. He's like, but you did, though. You didn't correct them. You're the chief medical correspondent for CNN. You didn't correct them. And he's like, well.
No, he didn't sue him. I thought he did, but he said, although Rogan heavily criticized the network, publicly floated the idea of a lawsuit in September 2021 regarding their coverage of the COVID-19 treatment. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he did. I know Trump sued a lot of news outlets, and he's suing the IRS, but I didn't think Joe had sued them.
Oh. Anyway. I don't know. It's like you have to either be on one side or the other. You can't have any independent thoughts these days. Otherwise, you get attacked by both sides.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm a nobody. And I get attacked from both sides. It's fucking weird.
No, it's better to be attacked from both sides than be attacked from one side.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Asked Germany that in World War II. Didn't work out too well for them. That two-front war thing was not great.
I don't mean necessarily in war, but I mean, yeah, in war, you don't want to get attacked on both sides.
You're saying it's better to be hated by everyone.
What you don't want to be is you don't want to end up being 60 years old like Hufferbilly Paw and being in a group text calling Trump your daddy.
I guess it just means
embarrassing on a whole new level that I can't comprehend.
I think that if you're being hated on by both sides, it just shows that you're a free thinker and that you're not going to be.
Well, you would think so.
By the left or the right, yeah.
Yeah. You would think so.
Why? That's true, by the way. What you just said, Pete.
Yes, I know.
Man.
Yeah, he calls Trump his daddy. He does. I'm not even being hyperbolic or anything. I mean, it's what he says. So
I mean,
I like that tougher Billy Paul calls me daddy. He calls me about every other week and says hello. And I say hello to you. How are you, son?
and we question him on what Trump says and does, and he goes, "Well, I trust Daddy."
That's what he
He does. I think he even said it today. Hold on. Let's pull this up. And then, of course, afterwards, he says, "I'm joking," but
American.
he's not joking. Paul is mad at the Pope,
Of course.
and of course we had to remind him that what Pope would be for war.
Yeah.
That's just.
Exactly.
And listen to this. Paul says it's Jesus approved. Trump says. Now, first of all, Trump is not a Christian. Does anybody not know this?
Yeah, Paul.
Paul doesn't know.
You know when Trump became a Christian? In 2016 when he ran for president.
That's when he became a Republican as well.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of things changed,
Yeah.
I told somebody the other day, I said, I've never voted for a liberal in my life except for Trump. But
Ooh, that's a good. That gets him mad.
yeah, they got mad about that.
But it's
yeah.
Jesus approved, so Paul believes like Jesus is looking down.
Well,
Like,
he's mad at the
yeah,
Pope.
fuck the Pope.
Did
Fuck
you
the Pope, said
see?
Jesus.
I don't watch Fox News, but I saw a clip of this on Twitter. Sean Hannity he's been a lifelong Catholic. Now that the Pope said that he's against this war, he's no longer a Catholic, is what he said.
So he's gonna be a sellout.
Who said that?
Sean Hannity.
So he's gonna be a
Sean
sellout.
Hannity's one of the larger pieces of shit. Anyway,
I mean, he's just like, yeah, I'm no longer Catholic. I can't support this Pope. It's like, have you looked at the history of popes throughout history? I mean,
wait. Hold on a second.
some of
They
them
institutionalized the abuse of children.
Yeah.
For decades.
But he
He's
was okay
still
with
a
that.
Catholic.
yeah, but
Trump gets mad at him. No longer a Catholic.
yeah, the Pope is like, yeah, I'm against this war. And Sean Hannity is like, well, Pope's against Trump. I'm no longer Catholic. I've been a Catholic for 60 years, but no longer. This is the final straw. Meanwhile, have you looked at the popes over the last 1,000 years? Some of them have been some of the most atrocious human beings to ever live.
Yes.
But this one, though,
Yes.
this is the straw that broke the
I think
camel's
Pope
back.
John Paul was probably one of the greater popes.
There's been some great ones, and look, there has been some great ones. But if you go back 1,000 years, I mean, the blood on the Catholic Church hand. I mean, the Crusades was, oh man. I mean, just slaughtering millions of innocent people.
Saying
are any of-
AIDS is
are any
bad,
of
but
you
not
Catholic?
as bad as condoms.
Yeah, I'm Catholic.
Are you
Yeah.
Catholic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Catholic too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so you were raised Catholic?
I was, yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not.
You know,
I guess I'm not practicing. I
I've
don't go
been
to church
Catholic
every Sunday.
before, and the standing up and sitting down is just a little too much for me.
Yeah,
It's a ritual.
although
it's a lot of ritual in the church. And
yeah,
that's fine,
it's
well
very
and good.
regimented.
And
although
a
I
huge
actually
percentage
prefer
of the
that.
Christian community are Catholics.
When I've been to other churches that are not Catholic, I get kind of creeped out about how weird it is, and I don't. Maybe that's because I grew up Catholic. But Catholic is very it's very regimented. Every mass is the same, right? You know exactly what to expect. They're not people up there speaking freely about, whatever. I don't know. When I go to these places and they got rock bands there and they're fucking sticking their hands in the air and falling over and shit, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
I
A lot of those churches
with you
feel more
100%.
like
Yeah.
I think
feel
the
more like
whole-
a rock concert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm like,
think the
what is
whole
this? Is this
modern
churches are-
ideal of church is a little much.
Yeah, if I see people fall over, I'm walking out. I'm just like, what is this?
Well, that's more of a Baptist thing. There are some interesting cultural differences. Like Catholicism is much more regimented,
Yeah.
but culturally more lax. Like drinking is very accepted.
See, that's the
in-
thing about
in
Catholics. Like
Catholicism.
Catholics drink and they cuss and they gamble. And that's me to a T, right?
Yeah, you lucked out with that.
So, but, you know, all this other stuff is like, you know, and they, I don't even think most Catholics hate gay people. Well, at least my parents never taught me to hate gay people.
I don't hate
But I do
gay
have
people.
I have, you know, in-laws and whatnot who are more traditional, I guess probably Baptist or some sort of denomination related to that. And they hate gay people and, you know, they hate anybody who's not white. And it's like, yeah, that's not really my thing. I'm more of a drink wine and eat a piece of wafer and go home and then drink more wine and eat a burrito, you know, and not care about gay people.
Well, like,
I don't know.
You know that this is the last year, but my daughter goes to Catholic school, and when I went to pick her up, that they have they'll do a happy hour for the parents. at the
Yeah,
school.
see?
It is happy hour.
They'll make you like Bloody Marys, which seems
Yeah.
interesting drink choice. but
Catholics love to party.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They're cooler than like I grew up hardline Baptist. It was bullshit. It's like, yeah, you can drink and stuff, but you better like drink yourself to death of guilt for doing it.
Oh, I went to a
better feel
Baptist
like
wedding
shit.
one time, and there was no dancing.
Oh yeah,
Like when I go to a wedding,
comes from, you're not
give me a
supposed to
couple of
dance.
martinis and let me get out on the dance floor and do the fucking electric slide and shit, you know?
Yeah.
They're like, no dancing. I'm like, what?
See the cha-cha slide.
So
yeah.
basically, no fun. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It is no fun. You can go to church and you can go home. You can
That
go to
sounds
school.
terrible.
Yeah. And then you can post on Twitter about how gay people are ruining the country. That's about it.
Yeah, Catholics are allowed to cuss too, which is
That's
great.
why they're in so many movies, because it's cool.
Yeah.
Like Gran Torino had a cool little.
Even in the movie Rudy, a college football movie, you remember his roommate said "God damn" every 3 seconds?
Yeah.
And then he started dating that girl, and he was like, yeah, she told me I'm not allowed to say "God damn" anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to. I think if you were going to do a tier ranking of Christian denominations, I couldn't put Catholicism in S tier. There is that unpleasant fact, but they're up there as far as people
Oh, yeah,
I
I
fuck
think
with.
it's probably
So who
the
does
top
go
tier
in
of,
S tier?
of Christian faith is probably Catholics, followed probably by Baptist and Methodist.
So who does go in S tier?
Oh, the Pentecostals, dude. The Pentecostals, because when you can handle snakes and speak in tongue, like you can speak parcel tongue, dude. From
Yeah,
Harry
but when you're
Potter
speaking in
and
tongues,
stuff.
are you really saying anything? Because nobody knows what you're saying. You're just
No,
speaking
It's
gibberish.
complete bullshit, but
Well, that
I
whole
like the delusion.
Why?
Well, I will tell you this: the whole Pentecostal about handling snakes, yes, in
Well,
West
I mean,
Virginia
there
they
was
do.
there was
But no.
there was a Pentecostal pastor who got bit handling a snake. So
Well, he didn't
Imagine
have
that.
enough faith.
Pentecostal holiness, though, is my dad was a Pentecostal holiness.
Oh,
And
wow.
I went to that church as a kid, and everyone screaming hallelujah, and I just thought, well, that's what I should do too. And I was 7 years old. I embarrassed
pretty cool.
my parents.
This is a great characterization here. Bulldog JC says most Catholics I've met hung out with are big time sinners and repent on Sunday. That's exactly what that describes Catholicism to a T. So from Monday to Saturday, you can go get drunk, gamble, bang a hooker, do some blow. As long as you go to church for 1 hour on Sunday, it's all good the next week. Like you've reset.
As I've gotten older, I have really kind of died myself into the teachings of Jesus. And what I'm learning is that the more you learn about Jesus, the closer you become part of, his plan for you in your life. And that's reading the Bible. It is going to church. I'm not a churchgoer. I haven't been to church in years, but more and more I'm finding out about how I can get closer to God.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm seeing it more prevalent too there's an uprise right now that's going on in our country in Christianity, which is a wonderful thing. I think it's a great thing, and especially it's among young people too, as well. So,
yeah, look, if you just follow the teachings of Jesus, whether you believe in him as the Savior or not, in my opinion, there's a lot of great lessons there. And if following those lessons makes you a better person while you're alive, then I'm 100% for it. My problem with religion, especially organized religion, is the manipulation that goes on and the extortion that goes on from people who are manipulating lesser intellectual people and extorting them for their money.
Well, see, religion can twist the teachings of God and the Bible and all that into some sort of, demented way. And that's just,
There was a lot of that going on. Did you see
away from
Joel Osteen, who I think is a great speaker? How many of you guys have ever listened to his speeches before? Joel,
I have, yeah. He speaks very well.
He has some very good quotes and speeches, and he's a very good orator. He was on a podcast last week. It popped up on my Twitter, and he tried to claim that he's not wealthy off of his church. He's worth like $5 billion or something.
Someone found $600,000 in the bathroom of his church.
Yeah, and he's trying to claim that it was all off of what did he say? He said, "Yeah, I don't. Donations to our church don't go in my pocket." Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, right.
You have a $10 million parsonage, sir.
We've seen his house before. I've seen.
He's got like a 700-acre fucking ranch in Texas.
Yeah,
with a mansion on it.
Better.
He's got properties all over the country, all over the world probably. And he's like, "Yeah, I don't take my followers' money." Come on, man. But
I discovered Dr. Charles Stanley recently. I don't know if
book sale. That's what he said. Yes. All my money's from my book sales. That's what he said. Yeah.
Right. It's kind of like Uncle Baby Billy, in the Righteous Gemstones. Well, Billy, why do you do it? Well, because I'm selfless.
That's how he portrays himself.
One of my favorite quotes is actually from him. Let me see if I can find it.
Baby Billy?
No.
Uncle Baby Billy?
No, from Joel Osteen.
Oh,
I mean, okay. I think he's a fucking snake and a crook, but he is a good speaker.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. It was used in a rap song. That's the only reason I even know about it.
Oh, raps.
He's using a rap song.
His quote was used in a rap song. Yes.
Man.
I am impressed with that Griff because, of all the things Jesus was pretty clear about, it was the accumulation of wealth not being a great thing. Actually working against you getting into heaven.
Yeah, he said it was easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Yeah.
There you go, Vic. Wow. Big quoting scripture really well.
Vic knows the book.
That's right.
I'm trying to remember the name of the rapper.
Oh, there's Millis. There's Millis there.
It's a quote about friends and friendship. Let's see here.
Pete, someone's asking for you.
What? Who?
Can you hear Millis?
What's up, Millis?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you.
So, wasn't the movie Footloose about a preacher who banned dancing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baptist.
That's what I thought about that when you said that.
I do love Footloose and Kevin Bacon. I bet Kevin Bacon's a good Christian.
You guys were talking.
Good.
When you were talking a while ago about what age limit would you date or not date,
Oh, no.
that was very interesting, sir.
I think I found it. Hold on. No, go ahead. I gotta pull this up.
Millis, what's the oldest lady you would bag?
Well, so I'm 60. Just to disclose that I'm 60.
Okay.
I don't know. The oldest I would date would probably be 65, 66. But my problem, Rec Talk, is I tend to be attracted to much younger women, and I don't know why.
Well, because
Nothing
they're
wrong with
hotter.
that, but what? I mean, how much younger women, though,
How
Millis?
much younger?
Well, so my first marriage, my wife and I were the same age, and ever since that marriage, I've never been married to or dating a woman who's less than 10 years younger than me. Most of them have been 15 to 17 years younger than me.
Okay.
Okay, so we're talking
My
about.
current girlfriend is my current girl is 17 years younger than me.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And so I'll put her at 43. Yeah.
Yeah, there
there's
isn't
nothing
anything
wrong with that at all.
that. It's
You're
just
right. You're right. You're you're in the sweet spot there, Millis.
You are in the sweet spot. It's just when you date much younger women, they tend to, how do I put this? Want your money.
Yes. Well,
Immediately.
that's my second marriage, and my third marriage were like that.
Oh, they made
This
off with your
time
money.
it's not that way.
Okay.
Well, they didn't make off with my money, but they were about that money. You know what I mean? They were about that money.
All right, I found it.
I'm a dumbass who fell for it.
So this, I just shared it with you guys. Hopefully you can hear it. So this is for. Do you guys know who Hobson is?
Hobson?
Yeah,
No.
No.
he was a very popular rapper over 10 years. He had some sort of mental health breakdown. He's really good though. But anyway, he did these things called Ill Mind of Hobson. These like 8 and 9 minute long raps about life and shit. Anyway, this is one of them after he decided he was retiring at the age of like 24. And at the end of it's a Joel Osteen sermon, kind of. So here it is. Hold on, let me turn this. Turn this other music off. If I can find it. All right. This is just like, it's like 2 minutes long. So, you guys can see it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
Ain't got time for your bullshit. Everybody knows you be only. Ain't got time for your bullshit. Everybody knows you be only.
Change is one of the most difficult things that we face, but change is inevitable. One reason we don't like change is we get comfortable where we are. We get used to our friends, our job, the place we live, and even if it's not perfect, we accept it because it's familiar. And what happens is because we're not willing to change, we get stuck in what God used to do instead of moving forward into what God is about to do. And just because God's blessed you where you are doesn't mean you can just sit back and settle there. You have to stay open to what God is doing now. What worked 5 years ago may not work today. If you're going to be successful, you have to be willing to change. Every blessing is not supposed to be permanent. Every provision is not supposed to last forever. We should constantly evaluate our friendships. Who's speaking into your life? Who are you depending on? Make sure they're not dragging you down, limiting you from blossoming. Everybody is not supposed to be in our life forever. If you don't get rid of the wrong friends, you will never meet the right friends.
There. See, that's a Joel Osteen quote. And that's a good quote, right?
So was that Joel Osteen in the background, in a slow voice?
Yeah, he
Is
just
that what it was?
it was a Joel Osteen. It was a Joel Osteen sermon. He just changed.
altered.
He just changed the voice of it. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
It
Yeah.
kind of, made it kind of slower and
Yeah.
lower pitch.
But I mean, but my point is, I mean, that's a great piece of advice, life advice, and a good quote. So I mean, he's a gifted speaker, you know. But he's
Yeah,
also
he
a
wouldn't be
fucking
where
thief.
He was if you weren't. I mean, he wouldn't be where he was if you weren't. I mean, dude, to grift people, you've got like every cult leader is a great speaker.
Oh
One
yeah,
of-
sure.
One of the best.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Joel Osteen's a cult leader. He's not. But convincing poor people to give you money so you can be $1 million richer than the millions you have is pretty disgusting.
Yep, facts.
Yeah, I used to have this lady. I used to have this old lady who was a customer of mine when I owned my business, and she was probably like 70 years old, and she would talk to me about she would follow Joel Osteen all over the country, and she didn't. And here's the thing: her and her husband were both retired. They didn't have a lot of money. It wasn't like they were rich, but she would give so much money to him, and she would tell me about it. She was like, "Oh, I had to write a check to Joel Osteen's church, and we're going to Texas tomorrow, and then we're going to California after that, and we're going to Ohio after that." And I'm like, man,
that's sad, man.
And he's just taking this lady's money.
He does, but some of them will take credit card.
Yeah, they'll take anything. They'll take a fucking you can wire them money. They'll take it.
And it's usually, this is the whole prosperity gospel thing. It's under the ruse of you got to sow your seed. Now you sow now by giving me money, and you'll reap way later, maybe even after you're dead in heaven. I'll reap now. You reap later.
Yeah.
One evangelical group and association that never has ever asked for money has been Billy Graham. But although Billy Graham has been a great successful association, but you never saw Billy Graham ask for money in any of his sermons, and they don't do it today. But yet they do have a lot of people that do donate.
I was about to say, there's got to be people donating big money to that organization.
Yeah,
they're not making money.
That's why you have Samaritan's Purse that will show up for any disaster and all that. I mean, Franklin Graham, Fox News allowed Franklin Graham to have 30 minutes to do an Easter message on there. I don't know whether he paid for it or not, or they just offered it to him or whatever. But as far as the epitome of a great group of Christians and an association, I don't think there's anyone comes close to Billy Graham's association.
Erica Kirk is building a $20 million mansion in Arizona right now. Where do you think that money's coming from?
Who is?
Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's widow.
Oh,
she's a whole other animal, man.
She's building a $20 million mansion in Arizona right now.
Well, see, the thing. Yeah, well, it's just nothing wrong with that. I mean, the thing.
Where's that money coming from?
It's concerning. There is that Charlie Kirk is not the helm of Turning Point USA. That's a concern. I think they should have appointed someone else other than her to be the head of Turning Point USA.
Well,
I don't even care that she's taking it over.
I agree with that.
The concern is that her husband's body wasn't cold yet, and she's coming out to fireworks like it's a WWE event.
And not only that, within 72 hours of him dying, she deleted all of his podcasts. Why'd she do that?
What?
I didn't know that.
Podcast.
She deleted all of his podcasts. So unless somebody recorded his podcast, I'm assuming that some people do have some old clips from him, but you can't go on Spotify or YouTube or anywhere else and watch his old shit. Wow. She deleted all of it.
I can find a lot of Charlie Kirk stuff still on YouTube.
Yeah, but not from him, from somebody else.
That's weird because she would generate money from it.
Stuff?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Also,
I don't know.
She's suing Drewski for making fun of her.
That was hilarious.
Oh, I love free speech unless it's Drewski.
I don't have any opinion on Erica Kirk or any of the conspiracies that go around her, but I do think it's weird that she deleted all of his shit, though. I mean, that was his life's work. You know what I mean?
Why would she do that? Yeah.
Yeah, why would she do that?
Yeah, it seems messed up.
I mean, I think one of the reasons is because he spoke out against Israel and against the Iran war, and that seems to be what's in the headlines right now. She didn't want any people hearing him say that.
Well, I mean, yeah, most of the stuff that I see from Charlie Kirk now, it'll be like his open mic.
Yeah, but she did delete all of it.
Events. Yeah.
You know, that'd be like, and I haven't had any impact on the world, but if I died tomorrow, if I got hit by a bus today, y'all woke up tomorrow and Mrs. Peete deleted my whole YouTube channel, you'd be like, why'd she do that?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
We would handle that for you.
Yeah,
would you?
Would, yeah.
Well, the thing about
we would
Erica
talk
Kirk,
to Mrs. Peete.
Erica Kirk is not even close to being as smart as Charlie Kirk was. That's the biggest problem right there.
Well, I don't know if she is or not.
She would delete your videos for not making her a mod.
Well, that's probably true.
But this is why there's a lot of conspiracy stuff around, because the minute he died, it seemed like she started aiming for a political move in the future. I mean, she's showing up to an event at UGA with Vance and stuff.
Oh, there's no doubt she's going to get married to somebody else at this high profile within the next 5 years.
Yeah,
there's no
it seems
doubt.
like she's angling, which also there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the culmination of all that seems a little sour, right? Like, ugh, that doesn't feel
yeah,
good.
it's just a bad look. Yeah.
I mean, I will say this though, and I just got onto her about it. When I die, I do want people at my funeral coming out to fireworks. I do think that would be kick-ass.
That would be kick-ass.
Unless you burn down the church.
Even if I burnt down a church, dude.
Yeah, I would want my funeral to be a party, not a. I mean, funerals are sad.
You could be.
You know what I want at my funeral?
Fireman's outfit, then.
Yes.
I want like a. Can we put a roulette table in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
And like we dig like 5 different plots, and based on where the ball lands, that's where they bury you, and then we can all bet on where you're going to be buried.
Yeah. Get a couple of bands, you know, fuck all, spend all the money on all this other bullshit. Hire a band, put a roulette table in there.
Yes.
Open bar for everybody. Let's party one last time.
An opposite sobriety test for the funeral. Like if you blow below a 0.1, then you can't come in.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Whenever I die, could y'all come to my funeral wearing your slob outfits?
We could do
Of course,
that.
dude. Do you even need to
We
ask?
could do that.
Of course we'll do that for you.
Please do that, because I got a lot of family members who don't even know me, and it would be insane if y'all could come to my funeral dressed up like slobs.
Yeah, I can't
Just
wait
make
till
a spectacle of
Jackpot.
it.
I can't wait till Jackpot walks in your funeral wearing a fucking chicken
We're
costume.
chicken, yeah.
Be like, what are these guys doing? Like, we're grieving, motherfucker. What are you doing?
I like what Rich just said. Pete wants his dead body on an Artemis mission. I'd love to have my body thrown up in space.
Oh, I've already talked about this extensively. I can't afford it, but if this is where knowing rich people comes in handy. Like if I knew Elon Musk, I'd be like, hey man, just you're shooting off these rockets like 4 times a week. Just strap me to one of them.
Yeah.
And just my corpse, just strap it on there, shoot me into space, and let me go, and just let me fly off into space. But
cremate me and just throw the ashes into space. That
I
would
just
be
want-
cool to me.
I mean, I'd rather my body float through interstellar space for 4 billion years than to get eaten by worms and maggots.
There you go.
I want to be launched toward a black hole. And then maybe millions of years from now, I'll meet a singularity.
Yeah, you'll be the first human to ever travel through a black hole.
Yeah, I'll be deleted from the universe.
Yeah.
It'd be great. And maybe, like, I don't think you freeze in space, but let's just assume you do. You could have, like, a permanent boner in space, which I think would be cool. Where's Dad?
As we're traveling to Mars, we see Red Talk out there with his boner.
See, I don't want to be naked.
And have you waving?
Is this weird? I don't want to be naked in space. I still want to be in a tuxedo. Or at least something nice, a suit.
Like the frontier cowboy in Las Vegas, have you just waving.
Ooh, maybe put neon lights on you too.
Well, it's really cold. It's really cold in space.
Not when you're dead.
So I don't know if you would still have a boner because it's really
well. It would be it would be frozen that way.
Taxidermy work on it, Vic.
You'd probably shrink up.
Don't shit on my dreams, Vic, with fucking sound science. Don't do that.
Can you imagine 500 years from now, and the guys are out in space, and they're like giving each other directions, and they're like, okay, you passed Neptune, and you turn left at the Rectalk Boner.
Yes, dude. You're really gonna have to get a magnifying glass out, but you'll see it.
Instead of south of the border, it'd be south of the boner.
Yeah. Be like, man, I couldn't find that damn thing.
Have signs in space going.
It's the cosmic version.
Red Talk says you're very close.
Yeah. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Y'all have a good one.
All right, see you later, Rick.
know, Rick Talk's been floating in space for 500 years or whatever, and people are, just using his body as like a street marker. Like, we turn right here by the boner.
Yeah, using him as a landmark. Yeah.
Rick Talk's becoming a landmark in outer space.
Yeah, Rec Talk's gonna be like the big chicken. Yeah.
The big chicken.
You guys ever hear the saying, if I ever win the lottery, there will be signs? You ever heard that saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I ever win the lottery, there'll be signs.
Yes.
They'll strap my dead body to a rocket. That's how you know I won the lottery.
Yeah, Pete won the lottery. How do you know? Well, he's circling
He's
the
on.
moon right now.
He's on his way to Mars right now. Yeah.
Guys, I
That's
got to
funny.
get out of here myself. I got to do a little work.
All right. See you later, Scott.
Have
Yeah.
a good Monday.
Yeah. It is about that time anyway.
Yeah, about that
If
time.
I ever win the lottery, you'll never hear from me again.
Well, I hope that's
Talk
not
about
true.
disappearing, I'll be gone.
Millis, we already went through this one time, buddy. We can't do it twice. With you disappearing and whatnot.
No, but you got to be reading about me and shit.
All right.
I'll get me a yacht and 25 pallets of fucking alcohol.
Well, can't you
And some
invite?
hookers, and I'll be gone.
Can't you invite us though?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we want to.
Should.
Yes, very close group to go with me.
All right,
But you
well,
guys, we'd all disappear.
All right. Put me down number one on the list, on the guest list. Thank you.
Be on permanent Slavs cruise right there.
Yeah, permanent.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Be
wait.
throwing beer bottles at the Navy boats, staying out of the fucking way.
You know what we should do? We should take a cruise through the Strait of Hormuz.
Hell yeah, that's the first place we're going.
On our way to
We're
Dubai.
going to rename it the Strait of yeah, we'll rename it the Strait of Hormel.
All right, guys. I'm about to get off here. See you later, Millis. Later, Millis.
Hey, have a good day, sir. Thanks for having me on, buddy.
Yeah, you too. All right, Vic. Thanks for coming on, bud.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
All right. Have a good day. All right, everyone. That's going to do it for me. Great show today. Thank you for hanging out again, like usual. And I'll see you guys very soon. Have a good one.